Welcome to Sarasas Samut-Sarn School. This is Science Matayam 1, and I am teacher Carla G. Circulado. We will start our lesson by reading our vocabulary words. Listen carefully as I read the first set of words. Absorb, absorb. Algae, algae. Creature, creature. Now repeat after me. Absorb. Algae. Creature. Very good. Listen carefully as I read the second set of words. Chlorophyll, chlorophyll. Excess, excess. Heal, heal. Now repeat after me. Chlorophyll. Excess. Heal. Now listen carefully as I read the third set of words. Function, function. Germinate, germinate. Involve, involve. Now repeat after me. Function, germinate, involve. Very good. Now let's go and do our dictation of 3 words. So please bring out one piece of paper, or if you have your notebooks with you, write activity number 2, the month and the years as it follows. Now let's begin. Number 1. Spell the word creature. Creature. Number 2. Spell the word involve. Involve. And number 3. Spell the word germinate. Germinate. Okay, let's check your answers. Please bring out your red pen to check your answers. If your answer is correct, please put 1. If your answer is incorrect, please copy the correct answer. Number 1. Creature. C R E A T U R E. Creature. Number 2. Involve. I N V O L V E. Involve. And number 3. Germinate. G E R M I N A T E. Germinate. Very good. Now let's move on to our lesson. As we already talked about this last meeting, now we will take a look again and review. Okay, so if you have your books, you can open again your books on page 2, page 3. Okay, plants can make their own food. Repeat after me. Plants can make their own food. Very good. Repeat after me. Other creatures rely on plants as their primary source of food. Very good. So unlike other organisms, we already know that only plants can make their own food. They don't need to eat other plants, or they don't need to eat other food or other animals. Okay? And also other creatures, such as animals and human beings like us, we rely mostly with plants as a source of food. We eat vegetables, we eat fruits, and also animals. Now, next slide. We also talked about how plants can live with the right amount of heat, not too much hot, not too much cold. Plants also need light. Plants also need air. Plants needs water. It can be rain, natural, okay, and you can also pour water in the plants to make it live. Or we can also add some nutrients. We have natural nutrients or natural. We use vegetables and also fruits as natural fertilizers, and we also have the fertilizers like this. Okay, next. So if the plants will continue to live, plants can multiply and produce food for other living things, such as animals. As you can see in the picture, they are eating the plants. They are eating plants. Okay, let's move on to our next slide. And we also talked about how can we imagine if the world without plant. Okay. Again, repeat after me. Imagine the world without a plant. Very good. It says it would be less oxygen for us, or it will be hard for us to breathe because there's no plant. Okay? And there will also be floods. Okay, so if it rains or there's storm and there's no plants, there would be floods. And there will be no medicine. And we have herbal medicine. We take the medicine out of the flowers or plants. If there will be no plant, there will be no medicine. There will also no wood to build. Okay, we use wood to build houses as well. So if there's no plants, how can we build houses? And most especially, the food that we eat. Okay, there will be no food for humans and animals if there's no plants. Next slide. We also talked about the parts of a plant and their function. You can open your books and page 4. Okay, let's review the parts of a plant and their function. Okay, number 1. This one is called flower. Repeat after me, flower. Next, this one is called leaf. Okay. And this one is called fruit. And this one is called stem. And these are called roots. this one is called seed. Very good. So all parts of these plants, it says they work together to keep plants growing, reproducing, storing food, and nourishing the world. Can you repeat after me? They work together to keep plants growing, reproducing, storing food, and nourishing the world. Very good. So we already talked about the roots. Let's review. So the roots hold firmly to the soil. Okay, so the roots are the one holding firmly to the soil so the plants will stay on its place. Okay. Taproots are good at anchoring. Okay, this is the taproot. This thick one is the taproot. It's called taproot. It says they are good at anchoring. Okay, just like the boat, they use the anchor. The plants use the taproots. Next. This is called the fibrous root. As you can differentiate from the first one we talked about, this one is fibrous root. Fibrous roots are good at holding soil in place. Okay, they're also good holding soil in place. Okay, that's why the plants is not moving or falling, because fibrous roots are good at holding soil in place. Okay, another one. Roots use the root hairs to take up water and minerals from the soil and pass them to the stem. So this hairy looking stem or roots, it's called root hairs. It's called root hairs. So it says that they take up water and minerals, or the food of the plants. They take it up to the stem of the plants, or the upper parts of the plants. Okay? They're the root hair are the one getting the food for the whole plants. Okay, next. Let's do some exercise. Get your piece of paper or your notebook, write activity number 3, put the month and the year. Okay, fill in the blanks. Question number 1. Blank roots are good at anchoring. Number 1. Blank roots are good at anchoring. Number 2. Roots use the root blank to take up water, and 3. Blank from the soil and pass them to the stem. Roots use the root blank to take up water and blank from the soil and pass them to the stem. Next. 4 and 5. Blank roots are good at holding blank in place. 4 and 5. Blank roots are good at holding blank in place. Let's do the summary. We talk about how plants can make their food. We also imagine the life without plants, which has many effects. And we tackle roots. Thank you so much again, students. Don't forget to wash your hands, wear your mask, stay at home, eat healthy. See you soon. Goodbye.